Golf Channel.
These uphill putts, you have to hit them so square and so perfect, and the odds are quite good that there will be a playoff. But he's been here before. He's won this championship. He can do it.
Payne Stewart is the 1999 U.S. Open champion. Oh, my. What a clutch putt.
And now I'm thrilled to be joined by Tom Fanning, the chairman, president, and CEO of Southern Company. Tom, let's start here. What is the Payne Stewart Award, and how did it come about?
Well, it came about after the untimely death of Payne Stewart, and it was designed in his honor to recognize, I think, golf's greatest ambassadors, people that exemplify the ideals of character, of charity, and of sportsmanship. And I think when you think about the what's and the hows of the game, great golfers, but also people that give more than they receive and give back to the community.
And all you need to do, and we're going to do that now, is look at a list of recent recipients of the Payne Stewart Award to understand just how much gravity this award brings with it. And so Tom Lehman, a previous recipient, obviously British Open champion, impeccable character. David Toms, PGA champion, again, does amazing charity work. Steve Stricker, maybe the nicest guy to ever play the game. My hero, Peter Jacobson, he told me this was the most significant thing that ever happened to him in golf. And then Nick Faldo, a World Golf Hall of Fame member, and also does a tremendous amount of work with junior golfers. So now it's time to present the 2015 Payne Stewart Award. Tom, who do we have with us?
Well, we are honored. When you think about the pantheon of champions you talked about, including Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, Byron Nelson, we're talking about a guy here, Ernie Els, who has been a terrific champion in golf. Former World Golf #1, Hall of Fame, World Golf Hall of Fame 2011, 70 Worldwide Tour Championship. He's one of 6 golfers in the history of the game that has won the U.S. Open and the Open Championship twice. So, you know, his what's of this game are just terrific, but it's your hows. He's a guy that is revered as a great sportsman, beloved on the tour, and I think the fact that you've given back to society, particularly in the area of autism, right? Els for Autism Foundation really calling out kind of the important issues around that condition. And just this week, we cut the ribbon on a terrific facility that you've led, the Els Center for Excellence, which creates a school and a robust research facility to deal with the challenges of autism. This is a guy that's clearly given more than he's taken. And Ernie, on behalf of the PGA Tour, on behalf of Southern Company, we are honored and delighted to award to you the 2015 Payne Stewart Award. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I mean, it's an unbelievable honor. I mean, Charlie went through the list there. I was looking at some of the previous recipients of this great award. I've actually sat in the audience when you guys were giving those awards to some of these golfers. I was there with Steve Stricker. Yeah. Poor Steve couldn't get a word out for a while. You know, he was crying so much because this is such an honor. You know, it's very easy for us to start giving back because the PGA Tour is a charitable organization. They give so much money back to the community. Each and every tournament that we play around the country, you know, with the sponsors like Southern Company and you know, the sponsors of each tournament, money goes back to the community. So for us as players, it's we learn quickly what charity is all about, and stuff that's dear to our heart. You know, we want to make things better, and in our case, as you said, autism is very close to our heart. We do have a junior foundation also back home in South Africa, but the autism has really been in the forefront, and we've opened the school as you guys have mentioned, and the money we're going to receive from the Southern Company with this award is really going to go to great charity work. So I want to thank you again, Tom,
yes, sir.
for this great honor, And you know, I can't wait to get that speech going.
Great. Well, Ernie, the honor is ours. Thank you.
Sir. Appreciate it.
Ernie, those funds obviously will go to help your Els Center of Excellence, again, that opened up this Monday. So much work you and your wife Lisa had put in. This has been an 8-year project to get to this past Monday. This past Monday when you guys opened up had to be a really special time for you and your family.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable morning. You know, after so many years, you know, both our kids were born in England. We lived in England for quite a while. We felt that the need and the quality that Ben needed wasn't quite sufficient there. Came to the United States, and the United States have taken us on like family, like we one of you guys. And we got to thank the nationwide support we've received from donors, raising funds through golf tournaments and golf, and now through the Southern Company. It's just incredible the help and that we needed and we got from the American public. So we had a great day Monday. The school's open. 150 kids are as we speak at school again this morning. I was out there yesterday, you know, looking around and seeing the, you know, just the parents' faces and the kids really. This is really something that they really wanted and needed.
You know who would like to see those parents' faces and those kids' faces the most? The late Payne Stewart.
Yes.
Tell me about your relationship that you had with Payne Stewart.
Yeah, I mean, Payne Stewart was such a guy. I mean, you knew him very well. I knew him very well. I was still a kind of a youngster on tour, but I played a lot of golf with Payne. Played in some charity events. He was a great giver himself for his time and his efforts into charity. You know, we lived in Orlando. Our second home was there with Payne and Tracy and the kids, and played a lot of golf. Hung out with him. He was just the best, you know. I mean, they keep showing the '99 US Open when he won that tournament against Phil Mickelson, and he actually started a fashion statement. Not only those +4s, but he cut his sleeves off. Remember?
Oh, absolutely.
And right after that, the manufacturer started making sleeveless rain gear. So he was kind of a forefront in fashion gear there too. But what a guy, you know. His golf game speaks for itself, and he was such a great family man. Had a lot of you know, a lot of great times with him, and he became a man of the Lord, you know, right at the end there, you know. It's funny, you know. Well, it's not funny. I mean, it's tragic that, I mean, that morning I was in the air as well, and Payne and his crew were flying out to do their design work, and obviously that same time, you know, Payne and them were in trouble, and you know, it just shows you how finicky it can be. It could have happened to anybody's airplane.
And Tom, I know you could appreciate this. As we remember Payne, he would want us to remember him with a smile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because his sense of humor was unbelievable.
Spectacular.
He had a needle on him. He knew where to poke too.
He knew exactly what to do. I mean, if you try to make fun of his dress, he would say, well, I can pull it off. Maybe you can't. You know, because he said, you know, I can back it up with my golf game. You know, you got to be good to be wearing this stuff. He had that little needle going. He was a very sharp guy, and he had a great golf game. And as I say, just the most sportsmanship. You know, when they won the Ryder Cup in '99, you know, he gave Colin Montgomery his putt, you know, for a half because they already won the cup. So he didn't want to rub it in too much, even more. So, what a sportsman he was.
And when he stepped inside the ropes, he was Payne Stewart with those knickers. But outside the ropes, he didn't wear the knickers, and people didn't hardly recognize him away from the golf course. That's a great luxury to have.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, I was out with him a couple of times in New Orleans, of all places, and you know, Payne would, you know, he had an artistic side to him. He could, you know, play that flute, and you know, he could sing pretty well. And he jumped on stage. People didn't know who he was. He's just the most wonderful guy, and it was clever from him because people see him and then in jeans and t-shirt they don't know who he is, so it's pretty clever.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, Tom, thank you and Southern Company for your support of the Payne Stewart Award. And Ernie, congratulations once again on being the 2015 recipient of the Payne Stewart Award. Ernie, will you stick with us for our next segment? We're going to talk a little golf.
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks
Thank you
very much, Tom.
Thanks, Ernie.
Well, folks, we've got World Golf Hall of Famer Ernie Els. He's going to hang out here at East Lake, the home club of Bobby Jones. That's coming.